Alrighty, got ourselves our can of water. Why is Streamlabs being laggy? Let me hurry up and get the game loaded. That can of water scared. I'm trying to be better about. Alright. We're going to be hearing some feedback. Audio sounds good. We're going to be hearing some feedback. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch. Because for some reason, my streaming software is lagging. It's giving me like a half a second delay on everything. Alrighty. There's a box there. Yeah, good enough. Alright. Alrighty. Cold beans. That's how the phrase works, right? Anywho. For those of y'all are okay, we go immediately from bopping to the sad times of Frostpunk. Of course we do. We're gonna start this off with another Shinshi game. I've got a lot of Shinshi games going on lately, and immediately we're playing against a Quetzali. Fascinating. Move you there. That is unfortunate. Train a warrior, pass the turn. Move you here. I think just move you up here. Pass the turn. Oh no. I do want to pick up mining. Mine. Workshop. Oh, why are we still playing like the casual music? We should be playing something like this. Mine. Resources. Now, the thing that kind of frightens me is that there's land all the way over here, or at least on these 3 tiles, which I can't bridge to, which is unfortunate. I'm trying to decide, do we pick up a tech first? I think the answer is really just no. We're better off just capturing both these cities. And we gotta explore, right? Alright, so at this point we passed the turn. We've got a pretty dang lucky spawn going. From the looks of it, we're going to need to be rushing straight towards archery in order for us to secure these free wins. Now the goal is, I don't want to be fighting both of them at the same time. Relations are kind of iffy. Could also save for smithery here. Just gonna put our warrior there. I don't think we train anything. I think we literally just save our stars. It's gotta be, right? Alright, so you still don't like me. Luxador's probably not gonna know who I am for a while. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. So, here's the thing. I think we still start off with Smithery. That allows us to get a lot of very early levels. Improve our economy. Gets a couple swordsmen out. Luxador's too rich to notice a poor man like me. Oh. What are you saying? It's just I really like the concept of, especially with these city walls, going archery. Just so we could spam out archers, but I think swordsmen are just more important, right? Get swordsmen, they die a lot less, and then get archery. It's gotta be the way. Do you know the way? Forge. Resources. Swordsman. We're gonna kill this and try to get on Luxador's good graces. If we put this unit here, we're just not going to attack and just be annoying. We should be fine. We are in fact not fine. That was a complete misplay. Why did I do that? I should not have done that. I just threw it. Looking for any outs right now. Is there a way we could get on Luxador's good side? Threatening, we have military units near their territory. Yeah, we can move our unit away. Which I'm going to go ahead and do. So that'll make them even happier. Borders are very close. You're about to win the game. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. What the heck? Someone sneezing from, like, the parking lot, and I hear it all the way over here. What the heck, man? Pretty certain Quetzal's just gonna fight me at all costs. We're gonna save our stars. Oh! Luxador for the save! Oh, I love you, bro! Who is blowing up a storm outside? They're responsible for the hurricanes. I'm gonna move this. Oh, man. Luxador. My hero. That was beautiful. In fact, I want to continue to show them how much on good graces we are. We're only going to attack there. I am not attacking their other unit. The prince comes to save the weak and fragile citizen, right? I mean, there's no reason for us to rush. We are going to go ahead and train a Schwarzman here. I'm going to spend the resources to go ahead and level this up with a forge. I think we saved the rest of our stars. I think they're really afraid about the... Why do they think I'm really about to win? I mean, I appreciate it. All right, well, I gotta go. Busy weekend. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Cholito. It's great to see ya. Have a good one. You have 3 cities. I guess so. Ooh, they got archery. Walled defenders cringe. Yeah, you're not wrong. We're gonna pick up hunting. Hunt. Population growth. Wonton, how's it going? It's good to see ya. Move the swordsman. How's the Sunday going? Slow. That's why I'm starting to stream late. I actually really think I have the chance to get the 100% here, so I'm going to take my time on this one. So I really want to dash towards archery. That'll allow me to deal with all these defenders. The tricky thing is dealing with Luxador afterwards. One thing I could do is we could go ahead and build a forge here. Now I think I actually expand the borders. A, that gives me more water access, but B, it allows me to build up on this mine, which is 4 pops, and then all we gotta do is just hunt this animal. But that also gives us 2 additional pops for this city over here, getting us 1 step closer to our giant. Again, at this point, I think we just save our stars. We get a giant next turn. Luxador, I thought you were my bro. You've declared war on me? I thought we were bros. I have been mistaken. So, here's the thing. Quetzali only has 4 pops available to them. They trained nothing but defenders, which means Quetzali's not the one we're focusing. It's Luxador who has decided to betray me. Their last mistake. Do I train a swordsman first? I'm gonna get archery. We're gonna train an archer, and then hunt here. Getting us a super unit, pushing the archer. I thought I was gonna push it here, but I guess not. That is still fine. I actually want to go ahead and park a fortune here for another giant. Move this warrior here for a defensive bonus. This warrior here needs to heal. And then we pass the turn. Roads would be beneficial to the giant now. You're definitely not wrong. Riding in roads would definitely be beneficial. We're going to move this giant here because it gives us a defensive bonus. Train an archer to support the giant. I think we need to consider just bringing these warriors back and getting rid of. Imagine market value, right? No, I really want to get that. I was just looking at that with these two spots right here. Bungle's mentioning market value at forestry. That's a potential just 12 stars right there. I still hate the new market. I think it's better than it was, but I think it's still just wrong. It should also interact with monuments, because I think a flawed tech is one that requires other techs from other trees in order for it to be good. This requires at least one other tier 3 tech, but I'm not going to worry too. I'm not going to complain about it. That's not what we're here for. We're here to have a good time. Bringing you here. We're going to bring... Oh, never mind. I was going to move the Schwarzman up, but I didn't realize it didn't have the glowing border around its icon. We're just going to pass the turn. We still got 11 turns. Ooh, they're getting rammers. Writing. At this point, I'm just trying to clean everything out. See, I really want to get a rider so I can start dealing with these archers a lot better and safer. I think we're going to pick up a rider here in the back. Archer, and next turn we can pick up roads. Somehow cheaper, but markets cost more to build, so you get them easier. Yeah. We're just about ready to try to get Quetzali City, because despite me saying that their main focus is going to be Luxador, we're going to go ahead and take this. We need to make sure our units are not on the water. Archer. Killer Monuments is complete. One, two, three, four. Dang. I gotta take a slight gamble. I need this vision. Do I? I actually really don't. I don't need the vision. Moving you up here. He can take a couple hits, so we'll be fine. Road. Road. Move you up there. Train ourselves another archer so we can start dealing with Quetzali. Hunt. Push the archer forward with the super unit. They only have 2 cities, so no random city in the fog so far. Don't forget, though, they're moving a unit away, so they might get one between now and then. Should be unfortunate. I really don't like the idea of this archer being sniped by that rammer running around. Even though there's land here, I really don't think it's worth the risk. A rider here. I think that's it. Pass the turn. And then they took the rammer off the water. Oh, it's beautiful. Attack, 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 attack. Road, road. I think we go ahead and attack here, right? Secure this siege. No need to promote yet. We're gonna move you here. Secure this kill. The safest route is to move you here. Attack. Let's get this vision over here. Okay. Free spirit, get rid of the warriors I don't need. Get us knights? Or we're really close. We just a couple of steps left. I really don't want to blow it. Look at, we've got 100% all the way. We're gonna take out Quetzali next turn. I think we need to go ahead and just weaken this unit. I don't see any techs that I need to get. It wouldn't hurt to, I guess, get forestry first. Clear forest. Clear forest. We'll clear the other forests here in a little bit. Because this swordsman is safe, right? Yeah, he's perfectly safe. I'm just crossing my I's and dotting my T's. Go ahead and move you forward. Pass the turn. Road. Road. Hunt. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that forest. How much damage is 3? Takes a lot of damage. Upgrade it first. I think we can hit first and then upgrade, get free damage in. because it does 7 damage back. I'm going to pick up trade just because I can. Pick up this lighthouse. We're going to start moving everyone slowly forward. Move you there, move you there, move you there. Heal you up, it ain't worth. Road. I guess we can gain a power here for stars. It doesn't hurt. Resources. Let's get another archer. Pass the turn. Only one city. I think that's it. We got lucky with this map spawn. Oh my gosh. Market. Market. Lumber Hots. Sawmill. Market. Lumber Hot. Sawmill. Park. Because I'm sure everyone wanted to see the payoff. We can end our turn a couple times. I don't think there's really much of a reason for us to end our turn anymore. Market here. Mine. Clear for a forge. Border growth. Why not? Lumber Hots. Sawmill. What are you at? 6. Lumber Hots. Very satisfying but only useful in large maps. Yeah, you're right. You're most certainly right on that. Like, look at that. We're now at 57 stars a turn. Alrighty. There we go. I think we got the payoff we were looking for. Let's go ahead and capture. Oh, man. That is a perfect Shinshi game. We've only got 2 tribes left. 100%. So if you go to new game, look at that. Shinshi now has the glowing background. The only last 2 left is going to be Luxador and Yadak, which are honestly probably the weakest tribes in the game at the current moment, but still, that's very satisfying to see and to have. I'm still debating if I want to go for Perfection. It's just, I think Perfection's going to take too long in all of these. But assuming y'all are all here for the more exciting stuff, such as the actual online games. Used to be Matic main before the nerf. You could still be a Yadak main. I've been a Quetzali main even before Quetzali was good. It's just on stream I want to do more than just Quetzali. Oh man. Yadak, so that it could be the last, right? Is the one you made it to, so it should be the last one you 100%. Oh man. Oh, this is not good. So we know that Atuk is a Quetzali main, so they're gonna be Quetzali. Always gonna fight with Atuk. Yeah. Worst luck ever. Oh yeah, the worst luck is to this ain't good. This ain't good at all. Oh, okay. Well, so it's partial sigh of relief, but also it's still not good. Because that's their capital right over there. Are we on continents? No, we're on lakes. Can you do a Hoodrick game this stream? Yeah, next game we'll play Hoodrick. Do you want the skin or just Hoodrick? Okay. The ocean seems to be very key here. Yeah. Which is not good. We don't have the economy to be playing a naval game. But I think we have to. We'll go with mining. Mine. Is this an ocean or a Great Lake? This is a Great Lake. Not so great in my opinion. Grumble, grumble. There's no land tile here, but there's a land tile here. This is one heck of a crazy map. I have to go economy. Oh, thank goodness there's a metal there. I am going full greed here. We need the economy. Since we're about to be on the water, I'll get scouts anyways. We're going to be building our ports right here. That's the best way for us to get lock on that previous spawn. Hey, I'll take it. I'm happy with that 100% domination, but my goodness. Pretty certain I got a kind of a win streak against Atuk, but may actually be losing that on this one. That's okay, though. Sharing is caring. Mine. I need the economy. The reason we are not moving this warrior, I don't want a surprise siege. Less likely for unfortunate stuff to happen. This warrior is going to go ahead and head north to this lighthouse. No reason not to. 7. Man, I'm short a star. Next turn, we can start leveling up our cities even further, but our opponent is going to start snowballing ahead. Plus, they already have defenders, so they're going to have a much better naval game than us. Option 2. We push... Well, option 2 is not going to work. It's Quetzali. About to say, we have a bridge spot right there. Alright, this warrior is going to be heading south, and then another warrior is going to be heading over here. Oh, they're on the water. So, do I get on the water here first? Fish, port, fish, resources, fish, mine, resources, we don't have the economy to support a naval game. I can't even get scouts yet. City right here. Archers. Port, fish, fish, resources. Port, mine. Border growth. I'd rather steal a couple tiles from this city, because I'm not feeling super confident with that city right there. I have to train a unit here on this city, don't I? I wanted to train one back here. Go on, bop it bop. I'm going to get rammed, more than likely. Oh no! Atuk has navigation. I'm 1 star short. I had to train that warrior, though. Do we just gun for rammers? Yeah, this is a bad city anyways, so. Rammers would be bangers. Ugh. Ooh. But especially with this map setup, rammers would be pretty dang strong here. We're going to level up this city, not on this turn that we're going to capture it, but on the following turn, so we can get an explorer, hopefully get this monument down here. We have excellent water access. We just don't have the economy to support a navy. I really want smithery now. So here's the question. Do I just go for a better economy in the now, or... I gotta let him get the vision. Rammer! It's gotta be the rammers, right? Especially if they're gonna start going defenders. Bop-a-da-bop. Turn this into a scout. The issue is we can one-shot their scouts. It's taking them a lot of units just to kill my one, so I think the rammer was the right call. I hate it though, but it's probably for the better. Well, not the hating part. We do need smithery. That'll allow us to get our giants and start getting the giant snowballer rolling. Then we can expand these borders so we always have a bridge potential here and apply more pressure. Do we just pick up sailing? No. May need sailing, but I don't think sailing is the right play. Oh man, he expanded his borders. Upgrade the fishing outpost first, I'd say. Why did you get border growth? I have not gotten border growth. I want to get border growth here, so that way I can build a bridge here whenever, which will allow me to apply even more pressure to my opponent. Oh, over here, we've got a smithing spot right here for allowing me to get not just one, but like 2 giants. And with this spawn, I need to be kind of greedy. We got to make the greedy plays. Should have been a city here. Archery to fight on this river. It's a really strong river. Mine. I actually really wanted to explore. Completely forgot about that. Fish, fish. And we're gonna do another explore. The heck is this map? This ain't fair at all. The Eye of God. Border growth. Oh, it also hurts his economy. Mine. Super unit. We gotta retreat you. Park of Fortune. City walls. Resources. And at this point, we just need to start spamming units onto the water. It's kind of weird that you can place monuments in the water. Yeah, it really is, actually. Daniel Games, how's it going? Are you guys? We're doing fine. Alrighty. I want to get archery. Because archery's going to be just really good in this position. Ooh, writing. I'll take that. But first, I gotta pressure these, Juggernauts. We're gonna move you back a tile. And just rammers absolutely shred Juggernauts. Nice strat, it looks like. Yep. Don't forget, we have a bridge potential here. How badly do I want navigation? I don't think that badly. I'd rather let my opponent get it. Trap them in a corner, it looks like. It's really this map. This map is not so great, because they had 3 of 4 city here. I had 4 cities. So, I mean, I guess this map's technically pretty well balanced. Yeah, unfortunately that was not the smartest of plays, but they didn't know that. I think they were hoping to make a really aggressive play there. We're gonna go and just clear that out. As long as we have the naval superiority, we'll be fine. We'll save our stars. Yep, so they get a double kill. That's fine. We're just going to outproduce them on the water. Have I used my trop... I did. So the road play is not going to make a huge difference now, but the moment we start picking up archery, we can start pushing forward with our archers, which I kind of want to do. Because just thinking about a slew of archers going over here on the side, how much our opponent will be able to do in that instance. Ooh, may need to just pick up Smithery here. Move you there, move you there, move you there, put you on the water. Pass the turn. Ooh, did they literally just get navigation with that? That's beautiful. The tricky part is what do they do against this juggernaut here? Yeah, we really just need to be getting archery at this point. Well, so archery will give me coverage. Actually, so here's the reason why I want to go archery. As long as I'm able to hold this position, as long as I can hold this position, I'm going to win in the long run. Because we have more production. Archery is a cheap way for us to secure this advantage. Oh, really? By one? This city's about to get sieged. I gotta get actual units on the water for now. Because he's got the superior forces, but I got a Juggernaut now. And I'm gonna try to keep my Juggernaut in this location, apply pressure on the capital. Need 6 more kills. Again, the road plays are now starting to look a lot nicer for us. I think we're still just in a better spot, though. I've already placed my Eye of God. I already placed the Park of Fortune. That Aquatism, though. It's terrifying, but if I keep applying this kind of pressure onto his capital, they're just going to lose. Don't know if I would have done that. What did I say? About to upgrade to a rammer? Do I just get Aquatism just to keep my units alive a lot better? Yep, archery. Good, good. Killer Monument is complete. How much damage is? All right, it's time for the bridge. Oh, never mind. Oh, that probably terrified him. We're like, oh, shoot! And then, nothing happened. We're gonna apply even more pressure. We're just gonna go around the outside over here. Oh, I need to pick up archery. Oh, I need to pick up archery. Proceeds to never pick up archery. I'd rather have my giants on land right next to their city, and then I can make the push over here. Oh, it's a bomber! Never mind, it's not a scary bomber. I was super afraid there for a moment, and then that's just a dead bomber. put you right over there. I need you to heal. I never built that forge. I guess I really couldn't, but let's go ahead and get that super unit. I just want every cloud uncovered at this point. Bring up a very strong defensive position. Deny him water access. And at this point, that's literally all we're doing, is just we're denying our opponent water access. We're going to heal the giant, heal that unit up. Trying to see if there's any other plays I can make, but I'm not seeing any, so I'm just going to pass the turn. You, getting a giant here? Nice. I think at this point we just need a knight, right? And we're just gonna pick up aquatism to defend up our naval units. Kill with the defender. Yeah! Move this defender here, or this defender here. Rammer! Rammer! This, at some point, I just need navigation, right? Bah, who needs navigation? Aw, dang. How much? All right. Port here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my goodness. It's gonna cost multiple ports just to make the network connections. I do have the killer monument, so siege with the defender. I love it. More rammers. Well, I can't pick up navigation this turn. Actually, yeah, no, I can't. I gotta spend my resources on other stuff. Because I gotta spend 10. I've at least gotta upgrade this to a rammer. Monument Mine Forge, yep. I was just trying to decide if I could pick up navigation this turn or not. Which the answer is no. We've got too many other things we got to be spending our resources on. Mine. Forge. Gate of Power. I'm gonna put it all the way over here. Alrighty, the issue is my units are kind of bunched up for a bomber, but that's why we at least weakened it. However, if he gets a bomber here, this rammer just kills it. I know it seems like we're doing this like really slow, but if I'm not careful, I can throw this entire advantage away. So even my opponent's realizing that this city here's not the best city. Like, literally, he got it, and then just defenders are just sitting there. Ha! That's a veteran defender! I love it. Also, we've got a very beautiful splash going on right over here. We do got to kill this raft. Never mind, it's rammer now. If I'm not careful, this can allow him to come back, but as long as I capture the capital, we just win, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Oh, I really want to get diplomacy, but it may just be a misplay there. Diplomacy would be fun, it's the wrong play, though. Schwartzman. I'm gonna upgrade this to a scout. I don't need a Juggernaut on the water. Right now, Juggernauts are really beneficial for my opponent. If I place a Juggernaut, he's just gonna die. These Giants will be doing a lot better use, actually applying pressure to these cities. The name of the game at this point is we're just gonna apply pressure, prevent them from getting onto the water too much. Over here in the east, while both of our Giants, along with the benefit of roads, riding, swordsmen, yada yada, close out, well, all the kills in the game. Because the fact that we can get swordsmen here with roads is could be detrimental to my opponent's health. Road. Get you on the water, get you on the water. Alrighty, so he needs to protect his capital, or that's it. That's that's gonna be it for this one. He might be able to. I don't think he has enough resources saved in order to do another giant push. So I'm assuming that what's going to happen is I'm going to get an embassy and, oh, never mind. Oof. That was a rough game for... Now, at first I would say... I think the real question is man, it's hard for me to put my thoughts together on this one. Now, I do have Sunday. Chapeau versus Karuz Small Lakes. This one's versus A-Tuck. Shoot. Let me check to see when... So there's actually an event going on hosted by Polychamps. And Poly Brawl is starting in 20 minutes. So... I'm ready to do so. Feel free to join me anytime. Alrighty. So what I am planning on doing is we're going to join a Poly Brawl pretty much between... trying to understand the exact way this is going to work. Polytopia Brawl. It's a free-for-all. I would like people to play 2 free-for-alls. Should we ban peach treaties and embassies? How many people? What size map? I probably only have time to do one of the Polytopia Brawls. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a look, see if see about this Poly Brawl. Our capital just had better resource potential. This map basically was like a lake. I think this one was interesting with the whole concept of replay fog, return that off, also turn off autofocus. That it was a 4 versus 4 city game, with one city here in the center between the two of us. I think you could have sieged his capital earlier one. I think so, but I was really nervous about trying to rush for that because I wanted to make sure we had enough superiority on the water. You're probably right, Bungle. That I probably could have just sieged the capital in one, but I was really trying to force his resources out elsewhere, and even when we were starting to look like we were losing the water superiority, we really weren't. The archery was a good pick for buying time. The real question was how is our opponent going to establish naval superiority? They needed to get control over the water back. This is literally just my cities had better upgrade potential. No? No, I think it's just... I mean, from the looks of it, it really was just a well-played game. One thing our opponent could have done to help protect themselves is expand the borders of their capital. they really wouldn't have gained too much benefit. Well, no, actually, no. They had mountains, they had wood, but they also would have protected themselves from the bridge here. So this is pretty important. I think the game would have been more interesting and fair if if Tal here was their capital instead of Ichichu, but nonetheless, like, this is a pretty well balanced map. The 4-4 with 1 in the center, even though this is technically Quetzali, so. With your first giant, maybe. Again, I know which point you're talking about. The real question is it's maybe. However, being extra aggressive to try to siege with that, I feel like it would have gotten giant pushed, and I would have lost all momentum that way, and the thought of that made me nervous. So I'd rather have played a little bit slow and safer, especially since like Atek's a good player. Also, this city here, it wasn't like the worst city, it's just it existed, it gave 3 additional stars, so it wasn't really hurting research, but it really wasn't just doing anything. So, losing that wasn't the end of the world, but even our opponent really wasn't getting much of a benefit from that. It's just, I had more access to the water, and I think that was the turning point, is I had access to the water. I established a better navy first off and killed off both of his giants pretty early on. Really aggressively, by the way, might I add. Because for me, the main goal was I really just didn't want Juggernauts doing a whole bunch of explosions. Because we could have. I ended up not. So, economy-wise, that was sloppy on my part as well, but... yeah. So, let me figure out what's going on with the Poly Brawl. Because that's going to be starting in about 12 minutes. And... yeah, we're going to see where we're going to go from there. So I'm going to go ahead, mute myself. I guess we don't need to mute myself. We are going to go ahead and hide my capture device, though. Alrighty, so, well, this is, the 1 versus 1 game that I already shared. Quite a few of y'all already, saw this, but, this is a game where we ended up having this disadvantage. It was a 4 versus 6 city game, but because of our early economic advantage, expanding the border so we can get onto the water, establishing early naval superiority, we were able to crank out the, W for this game. I think there was a turn somewhere over here where our opponents could have... Yeah, so our opponent could have moved here to damage the bomber, which would have actually slowed down our aggression on this side by a lot, as well as applying pressure to said bomber, where I either have to move the bomber back or the bomber just dies. But they chose not to. So my bomber gets to attack for free every single turn, and of course we still end up killing the giant on that turn. But our opponent in this situation is just not at a good spot. There are a couple things that can be done. Archery and roads, which, by the way, they're nowhere near either. Wait, it's my turn. So they can pick up archery, but they're kind of far away from roads. But archery would be a good way of dealing with these bombers. The only way, however, is that it's going to require roads, which they're very far away from. But archery also allows them to defend pretty well against these swordsmen, as well as against these giants. So archers would really just be perfect defending on this front. For the water, however, it's a completely different story. All I gotta do is get a bomber, like, right over here, maybe over here, and congratulations, our opponent can now no longer really defend their territory on this side of the map. Heck, even just one bomber right here, one bomber right here, and then just everything all over here. They're just not in a good spot at all. But at this moment, we're really just trying to keep our opponent from getting too much of an advantage. Thanks to all of our games that we've played, I've really learned that, look, just rammer the heck out of a Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut just dies. Bop-a-da-bop, bop-a-da-bop, and then essentially secure the kill right there. And then that Juggernaut's dead. We now have a whole bunch of units on the water. As well as, at this point, we're now applying a lot of pressure. It's just, we're not giving our opponent the time to breathe and get the units that they need. However, this would be still a pretty decent turn, because they could be picking up archers here on the back, archers over here, and then in about 2 more turns, they could be picking up roads. So that way they could deal with this bomber here. Archers, I mean, they're not going to do super great on this side, but at least allows them to breathe on the eastern front and defend these cities. This one's more than likely a goner, but then it's still going to be a 5 versus 5 city game, where really anybody could take it at this point. Maybe a bomber, if they train a bomber here in this location. This one over here is just way too vulnerable due to scouts, but a bomber here on this location would defend a lot of this territory and prevent me from sneaking into too much, especially if they expand the borders here at Chepago. There's just a lot of little things that could have been done. They're gonna go ahead and move a unit back here so they could train a bomber here in the back, but like, even though they've got a bomber here, I've got 2 bombers here to establish this naval superiority because they don't have archery, so I can move it up and be aggressive on this front over here. Yeah, they're going to be losing this central city, and I'm going to cut their entire empire in half, which is not the position that they want to be in. We've got so much pressure here on now 3 cities, well, 2 now, because we went ahead and just took this one. And I end up making a minor misplay, and I move this bomber here forward when I really should have kept it here on this tile just to protect this city, because I was wanting to threaten their capital, but I didn't really want to lose this city over here, so we would have been better off not moving our bomber forward until we knew we had full control over Ligubu. Yeah, because that allows them to get a free bop, which then I have to make the choice. Okay, do I want to, again, do I defend the city or do I defend the bomber? Well, I can't really defend the bomber at this point, so goodbye, 17 stars. I'll try better next time. However, again, we're applying pressure everywhere. We're killing off all the units over here in the center of the map. We're now sieging the western city, and they're not going to be able to unsiege that. It's just, this is not looking good for our opponent at this point. Honestly, at this point, unless they can get this city back and properly defend it with archers, roads, whatever. Well, except for the fact that now we have bombers on the main major lake. Yeah, now the game is basically over. Alrighty, at this point, though, we are going to be joining... we're gonna be joining a brawl. It's gonna be a free-for-all brawl. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream at the same time. Maybe I can, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream at the same time. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is, yeah, we're gonna enter without mic or cam.
We will see. We will see how that goes, and yeah. So we will see what the winning conditions will be. If the game, like drags on, we will kind of stop at some point, and the winner will be the person with the most bigger amount of points. If there will be one winner who kills everyone else, then it's then it's fine. And the second one will be on Pangea. We will see probably small, because then if it's Pangea on tiny, it might not work, right?
Should be fun. I've never done it before, to be honest.
Rhino is already sharing his screen.
Naturally.
Yeah. So yeah. So how people from the audience could join you? I know.
So we're gonna go ahead.
You just gotta add QOU-LYV in game.
We're gonna go ahead and mute that really fast.
And I will add you to the game.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be closing the stream. We're gonna be opening another one where we're gonna be joining the Polytopia Brawl. Looks like there's already 4 players in. It's gonna be a free for all. Looks like they're talking about removing. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to just me. Looks like they're talking about removing embassies, of course, because that can be really, really strong, especially if one person is silent and just befriends everybody. But we're going to be joining a free-for-all. Do we have any tribe requests? Go ahead. Well, hold on to it. We're going to be launching another stream here in just a moment. But we're going to be joining... And I may just go as my main as Quetzali, but I've really been enjoying Condor a lot. I want to play with the new Lyrion skin. And Lyrion might be banned. It might. I don't remember if they're going to be banning special tribes. But we're going to go ahead and be closing that out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this stream. And we're going to be joining the other one here in just a moment. So, see y'all then.